What's going on, everybody? Big day, Saturday.
Early morning.
Yep. We went to a car show last week. She put a deadline on me I wasn't ready for.
He did it. I knew.
So I got one done and I traded for another. We could probably just take the one, but we're going to take them both. This is a big trip. It's only 2 hours away.
Yeah.
I've drove them both that much this week.
All back roads.
So
That'll be fun.
I should have cleaned the truck more. Look at the hood. It's all right. It's a showstopper. It was breaking necks and writing checks last night. I was cruising that
We're
thing.
driving it.
Yeah. I went past Little River Cafe. I think the band quit playing.
Oh.
I went past another guy. He texted me, said, that's the coolest thing you ever seen. So we're going to go. We're promoting our YouTube channel. It's going to be a big day. It's
Yes.
going to be a long day.
It's going to be so fun. I'm
She's
excited.
driving the Army truck. There's nothing hotter than a girl driving an Army truck.
I've never even drove it before today either.
Yeah,
It's
we're that
fun.
confident. So we got coolers loaded up. I think it's time to go.
I think we got to go.
We're going to make more video. This video, probably won't see it till long after it's over.
Yeah.
So you'll see the glory and the misery all wrapped into one.
If you're there,
I don't have any heat or defrost.
get a sticker.
I don't have any. Did you get them?
Yeah.
I don't have any defrost. That's the only thing. We got new wipers, sponsored by Ben Over and Chad Williamson.
Thank you, Chad.
And that's it. Got 60 pounds of air in the front tires. It's just it's time
We're
to
hitting
go.
the road. We're doing it.
Yeah. We'll see you in 2 hours.
Here, on our way in. Old Diablo made his first road trip. I drove the Army truck for the first time. Perfect timing running into Corey and Hannah on the way in. It's gonna be a great day, guys. I'm pumped. What are you doing, babe?
Cooking. I'm trying to figure out what went on right there.
Oh, they're off the trees. It's a flower seed, tree seed.
Making me a hamburger. We just got here.
K30 food truck.
Wait a second. Let me get my disguise on. Big rig trucker here. Look. Hold on.
Oh,
Even got my big rig hat here.
yeah.
Super truck on up here to, where are we? Van Wert, Ohio.
Van Wert, Ohio.
We brought Diablo Verde back to his home area.
Yeah, saw
Probably-
the owner.
Yep.
Original owner.
Yep, well,
Well,
one
that we
got
bought it from.
Yep. We're at the truck meet with the Yee Halls, man. We're posted up at Corey Wheat Customs tent with a damn wristband sponsorship. God dang, man.
We get to hang out with
YouTube
our...
is taking off. We got free windshield wipers, free entry fee to two trucks. Life don't get no better than this.
No. We get to hang out with our fun friends all day.
Selling burgers for $9 a piece. Show them the semi over there, man. We'll walk around
Yeah.
and show everything.
I know. I just
Dang,
wanted it.
dude.
That thing is just
Look,
unreal.
look what it says on the
The king, babe.
King.
It's
Jimmy
the
Martin.
king.
I
That,
know.
that could be Jimmy Martin.
It's Jimmy Martin's grandson. He's really into monster trucks.
I love that. You didn't even laugh that I said it on purpose.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Drove the truck through McDonald's last night. The kid at the window was like, he took a double take.
It'd have to be confusing. You don't see that all the time. A lot of probably Toyota Corollas and
Maybe
stuff.
these days you don't say, I love it. You say that's sick.
I'm gonna start saying something different every time. I got practice.
That's what this burger's gonna make.
It might. I don't want one. I'm looking at this white truck. Look at it. He's got the metal donkeys. Babe, he's got metal donkeys like our flower bed. About to go on our first little cruise.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah. Van. Just walked right by it.
That's what they pulled the semi in with.
I like a good van, man.
Look, that's what they pulled the semi in with on that trailer.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Dude,
My life's been sucking.
I shouldn't have said I love it. This is amazing, is what I should have said.
Oh, my God.
My life sucks till now. That's badass.
Man. Look at it. Look at his little tractor.
That's awesome.
Oh, they bit the bumper on something. Dude, look how big the dash is. That's awesome.
I'm about to. definitely perfect. Oh.
Nigga, me too. Hanging up my earlobes is a rock. Hanging up my waistline is a glock. The body in that casket was a op. I don't throw no bottles, I throw shots. All this drip on me, I need a mop. The Mississauga bosses in the sauce. I got 10 pretty girls on a yacht. In the journal.
I like that. The trim of that yellow paint was 1 year old.
That looks so good.
Maybe 2 years, 78. Put rockers in that and save it, you know? Oklahoma farm truck.
I feel like a lot of good stuff comes out of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, it's yours?
Yeah.
Oh man, we love it. As soon as we came in, we were like, ah.
Picture with it. They all freaking ran out right there, and I patched that one side, but I was gonna smooth out the other, but I didn't have enough time.
Yeah, I just built this like 3 months, 4 months, so I'll get to it.
From Michigan. Yeah, really
ran
cool.
the same voltage regulator Merlin told me to run right there. And you don't have an intercooler or even a fan. It just must run cool. Deja vu, man. Look, Dodge pedal. Mine's got a lot more going on.
That blue is beautiful.
Yeah. I don't dislike the front bumper, but I like mine too.
I actually prefer ours, the original, over that. But his wheels are shiny too, so. Sunday morning. Peace and grace. Made a little road trip yesterday in the C50 and in the, what is it?
K30 Army truck.
K30.
Let's call it K30. It's actually a CUCV M1008.
I'm just the driver.
Yeah. Just got the truck on Tuesday. So
Yesterday, we made a little trip to Wert, Ohio to the Freedom Truck Meet, 4th annual Freedom Truck Meet, and hung out with our friends, Hannah and Corey from Corey Wheat Customs. Got the park behind them.
pardon the shooting,
Yeah.
it never stops.
Gun club never stops.
Every time you know, it's just a business thing.
We don't live in the inner city, we promise. So, anyhow,
Yeah.
we just picked this truck up on Tuesday, or
Yep.
was it Tuesday?
Yeah, we traded our little hot rod for it.
And I drove it yesterday to the truck meet, and it was super fun.
Yeah. First
I have-
time she's ever been in it was yesterday morning.
I have no complaints. It was a fun drive.
Boggers, 6.2 Detroit. How'd it do?
It's got heat and air. Drove great, really. I mean, for what it is, it drove
It's real
great.
Army. There's
I
no
think
frills.
from now on that we're doing these shows and traveling, I'm gonna start giving a street review.
Yeah.
So, you know, this thing is a rough ride a little bit, but for what it is, it's perfect. And Franklin, the city of Franklin, has got the shittiest roads for our drive
I
yesterday.
hit a pothole in Springboro on the way home after driving 220 miles and
Yeah.
my flatbed about came off.
220-mile trip yesterday, and Franklin, right down the road, has got the worst roads. So there's my street review for our traveling that we're doing. We've got a few more shows we're gonna do soon, but he's gonna give you a little rundown of,
We filled this thing up.
our gas mileage.
It's hard to tell.
It's about
It's
a
probably still
quarter
got
of a tank.
It's probably got between a quarter and a half tank. And drove all day, did cruise laps,
Yeah.
idled. This thing is a beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna start driving it to work, I think.
The rear shock broke off the axle, factory
That
weld. That's odd that it lived its whole life and the shock broke off. That was probably Franklin.
Yeah, it had to be.
It leaked a little bit of transmission fluid out of the transfer case,
On the way home.
which meant it had fluid in it, so we just kept going.
But we made it,
I have
man.
an idea what that could be, but I don't want to say it out loud.
We made it. That's the point.
Yeah.
We said, forget it, we're driving. We drove.
I think it was probably
made it.
it's not leaking now, so it could be out of fluid. Or maybe it was just pissed off. That was probably the most it's been drove in a long, long time.
Maybe.
But we took it up there.
Yeah, it did great. I had fun driving it. And then this guy,
Yeah.
this was a big deal. This was the biggest deal.
I drove it around some Friday night, filled it up, and took off. And that was it.
Yeah.
Things that could be better. I had a list of things to do just to make the trip, but I have a list of 1,000 things to make it more comfortable. For some reason, it grinds fourth gear bad. Like, I spent the whole trip big rigging, floating, trying to go from third to fifth to fourth seemed to be the best thing for it. So I'm going to bleed the clutch a little better, try to get some more stroke. I just don't think the clutch is going in far enough for that gear because it never did that before. Man, I really wish I'd have put new tires on there because it was a choppy riding son of a bitch. It was beautiful country, but the roads are heavily traveled by semis.
Yeah.
So I had to get up. I was riding the white line,
Yeah, it was close.
keeping my
Close
truck
ride.
out of the, what do you call that? The word I come up with is wallows, but I don't think that's a word.
It is now.
Low ass spots in the road. She made it.
Yeah, we made it. First.
We was going to
first
stay
day.
later, but we had to get back for some family stuff.
Right.
We got home right at about 9:30, which is good because she's got some nice. Look, check these
They're
out.
fancy.
They just point directly at the ground. And so I got to shim the headlights up and check the fluids and wipe that bird shit off and keep driving it. My plan is paint this hood. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
But we hung out. We parked our junk up with other people's stuff.
right. Met a lot of new people.
Yeah.
Some cool people. Some people are doing some awesome things and saw some awesome trucks. And there was actually, well, you'll see it. You'll see it. We've got some good footage.
Yeah, Gabe Farrell was there. He's a younger guy. His Brandon, 24. they're younger YouTubers, so there's a lot of younger guys there. I'm 43, so I was looking around it thinking like, God dang, these are kids are old enough to be my sons, you know, but
Yeah.
I guess it was cool that they were interested in trucks.
I love that. I
Dude,
mean, they
they-
were all happy and having
Man.
a good time, and they were funny. They were, I mean, you know,
I
we're
found
just
out-
not used to hanging out with people that are so much young. Well, we're not used to hanging out with people, but people younger especially.
I found out why LS motors are so cheap when you get them out of a used truck.
Yeah.
They hold them to the
Yeah.
floor.
This is a thing. I
they-
don't know.
I heard a 5.3 do more yesterday than I've ever heard. You guys with race cars ain't really got nothing compared to these kids with these Chevy trucks, man.
We saw
They could
some-
probably outrun you the way they can throttle them things. But they do more with less. I've never seen anything. There was burnout competitions. There was gangs of people riding around on little mini bikes. That seems to be the craze, is little cheap
Yeah.
mini bikes.
That was
There was dirt drags, monster trucks. There was kid car racing. There wasn't no shooting.
no shooting. We love that when we're filming. That's
Yeah.
our favorite thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sky, just wishing that guy would quit shooting. So everything was a success. We never even got fuel. We filled them both up. Wind
Yeah.
came back. Things I'm going to do to mine. I got a headlight out. I'm going to put stacks on it. This truck really needs some stacks.
And before our next show, we're gonna have some lettering.
Yeah, I'm
For
going to letter
sure.
it myself.
Yeah.
Can't find any reputable people to show up when they say they will, so I'm going to letter it myself. I'm an artist.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's just waiting.
I
you
built
know, for
models
somebody
as a
else.
kid. Anyone can paint. Jesus, you know? So, how hard can it be? Piece and grease. I get some paint and a brush and I'll paint it. And I guess if I could build a whole truck, I can crayon some
lettering.
letters on
I
there.
think you could. No problem.
I'm going to try to build something different. And we pull in, and there's the same exact
I
truck.
just said they would see it in the video.
Yeah. Nice build, Mark Bannister and Eric. What was
But,
it? Eric.
well, no.
Eric. They was nice guys.
They were so nice, and it was a good-looking truck, and I liked that blue and the
Yeah.
and the
It was.
the
It looked like
aluminum-
it was original paint.
The aluminum flatbed looked good with that blue, but I like our black and green. And also, probably one of the coolest things is as soon as we pulled into the truck show, here come the guy walking through the field that we bought this thing
Yeah.
from.
So we bought this up in Indiana. We traveled 2 hours north and then went straight across into Indiana. Bought this truck. The first major drive it ever went on, we went right past where we bought it.
Yeah.
That was pretty weird.
Isn't that like full circle? And then the guy, you know, shows up and he's like, "Man, like there it is." You know, it was
I
a
went
cool,
through
cool
four
timing.
went through 4 DeWalt batteries in my boombox, jamming. I had that radio as loud as it would
I
go.
only went through 1.5 because I didn't know I had spares.
Yeah,
That sucked.
yeah. But man, Neil Cummins, it just 50. We averaged about 55 mile an hour.
It was a nice drive.
Yeah,
It was enjoyable.
yeah.
So
Well,
we're planning on going to some more shows and meeting some more new friends and hanging out with some more new people because
So I've
that was so fun.
been talking to Corey online about some other stuff, not pertaining to him, but we share a common interest in what's getting ready to happen. We have a few things to clear up about our name, but we basically, like, I have this person who I have always, from a distance, like, looked up to for what they built.
Admired their work.
Everything they built was something that I would build. I'm not a follower or nothing, but if you got common interest of somebody else, it's easier to talk to them and they understand where your mind's at. So in 2 weeks, something big's happening for us. It may not seem big to everybody else.
Right.
We're going to keep it. We haven't told, there's only a few people that know, and it's coming. So that's why we started YouTube,
Right.
is we want to show that we can build things. And when I say we, she supports it. She helps me find parts. She drives them. She does things. So
And I'm always willing to learn. You
Yeah.
can always put me to
yeah.
work.
And if you
I will
don't
do
think that,
anything.
you need to go back to our welding family video test and watch that. Everybody.
I'm an excellent welder.
Yeah. So we
Excellent welder.
somebody said, "What are you going to build next?" Look around. I got stuff everywhere.
Oh my God.
So we didn't know what to call ourselves. We didn't want to call ourselves Leonard Skinner. We didn't want to call ourselves Tim Miller. You know, he's a jerk. So we came up with Peace and Grease, kind of like we find things,
like
treasures,
pieces of
we go
history that we want to like bring back to life. You
piece
know?
of shit,
A piece of shit that we want to restore. Or,
piece of army.
yeah. So that's the piece.
Hannah says, Corey's wife says, we thought it meant like she's a piece of ass.
We
and
did
he's
not
greasy.
think that.
I'm
So
like,
let's clarify
and I was
that.
like, well, that's a hell of a way of
consider it,
thinking about it.
But
that,
I guess.
So that's not it.
Here
It's
we
just
are.
piece and grease. We
Like
just came up
pieces
with
of
something catchy.
stuff.
There's better names. There's worse names. But that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So we met them last weekend. We probably just looked like fans. Then we showed up with some junk. So they're great people.
They're actually the funnest people. Like,
They
I
live
love
about-
them both. They're hilarious.
They live about 3.5 hours.
I know.
That way.
I feel like we're gonna have to drive 3.5 hours a lot.
I might start getting into helicopters.
I just have so much fun with them.
Helicopters, you know, it wouldn't be 3.5 hours if we had a plane.
It's true. We live right next to an airfield,
Yep.
so we could just fly
Yep.
right out in our chopper.
So everything
Get to
else
the chopper, babe.
the major work's done. Everything else would be radios and lights and fixing things and fixing little things. Just keep driving, finish my big truck, finish my hot rod, finish
Yeah.
my ramp truck.
I'm real excited for the red truck
Yeah,
to get finished. I can't
yeah.
wait to drive that. I mean, I love all of it, but I can't wait
Yeah.
to drive that for sure.
So my main thing is I'm going to clean out my garage good, get everything clean. But that's a recap of our weekend.
Yeah.
It was burnouts and the guy with the microphone.
Oh, I loved him. Megaphone. He had a
Yeah,
megaphone.
no one likes megaphone guy.
But I liked
you know,
him.
And every time somebody'd go by, he'd be like, "Oh, your truck sucks," and "Oh, nice wheels, jerk," you know. And I rolled by, and he like looked around with his microphone. "Hold your ears, kids," and he says, "I want to have sex with that truck." And I thought, that's the best damn compliment
That
a
truck
person.
gave him a boner.
Yeah, that's the best compliment anyone could ever give you is they want to screw your truck.
That's
so,
real wild. I mean, the U.S. should have made you feel on top of the world. Super proud.
Maybe that's what we should call that video. I want to screw your truck.
Perfect.
So,
But we really had a great time, and it was, you know, it was a good cause, and we met a lot of nice people, and I got another cool shirt. Last week I got my Corey Wheat custom shirt. This week
So,
it's Wrench Works.
I'm
It's
gonna
super
throw.
cute.
I'm gonna say something,
Oh, I'm scared.
and I hate Tennessee
Oh yeah,
because of the dirty
they're crooked. We'll say
Crooked.
they're crooked.
authorities.
Yes,
Tennessee's the most beautiful state I've ever been to.
we love the people there
I
too.
have said publicly that I will never go back to Tennessee.
Yeah,
Because if I got in some trouble there, okay. I don't want to get in any more trouble there, so my thought was to avoid it entirely. Well, we got to go back. So probably
always-
fall rod run. We're coming in hot.
Yeah.
We're driving this to fall rod run. I will have new tires on it.
and we're gonna have our.
That's sticky.
It's gonna be our trail wagon by then. We're gonna have a canopy on the back, and we're gonna be
haul our
camping.
trailer that we don't have to rod run.
Yeah, we're getting a
We're
trailer
going to
too.
sleep in the camper that we don't have at Rod Run, and we're going to drive
He
whatever.
loves-
We're going to drive this or that or
He
whatever.
loves the goals that I
that
set.
would be a
all
good
of
time to
sudden.
have that done.
I would love to have that done by then, so much. So
Be doing trans brake turbo hole shots
That's-
right on Pigeon
that's
Forge.
next.
Get a
That's
get a
next.
get a reckless operation.
oh my God.
Yeah,
Well,
stunt driving.
so
ticket.
anyhow, we've got a few more shows we want to go to, and some more traveling we want to do. We've got projects to
I'm
work
going to
on.
pick a little local car shows, trade paint with the 2017 Challenger that everybody brings. So.
Everybody loves them.
Yeah. When you see me out in your Challenger, give me a thumbs up.
We just wanted to end this video with some more gunfire. Just you
Yeah.
know, that's how we
See if
roll.
I can.
Yeah, line it up. Nah, he's reloading.
I'm reloading.
It's outrageous. But anyway, we had a great time at the truck show and had so much fun with our friends Corey and Hannah. Met some more new fun people, and we've got more stuff coming up for you guys.
And in the words of Megan the Stallion,
oh God,
and she says, "You better watch your mouth. You better watch your kids." We'll see you next time.
you're stupid. Bye.